Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm a little late. The cat decided, well, not really decided because you can't control that, but she threw up. I don't know if it was because I did give her a little bit of taco meat, which, I usually give her a little piece of meat anyways, but it was a little spicy. Not something I usually give her, and I'm just going to blame it on myself because that's what, we do best. I'm also so if you hear me like groaning and moaning, I am in a shit ton of pain. It was maybe last week. I can't remember. Pope, you might remember. I fell, so I was cleaning her cat box, and where it is, I fell into the wall/door frame, and I hit my lower back, and ever since then, I've been in a tremendous amount of pain, and it's literally radiating from my lower back down my right side, which I don't sleep on. I sleep on the left. So my right side from my behind down into my upper thigh, and it's now going into my lower part where my knee is, and it's only getting worse. I did just have ice on it. Now I'm putting heat on because it is just incredibly painful. Like, I couldn't even really bend down to clean the freaking throw up, and that's how much it hurt. So, let's get kind of comfy, and then we can start this show. So, I'm going to mute for a second so you don't hear me moan and groan. Man, to get old, I'm not looking forward to getting older, let alone I'm not really good with pain. So when I get pregnant, it's not going to be fun. I feel bad for whoever's going to be around me. Honestly, I do. I feel really bad for them because I'm a little baby when it comes to pain. Yeah, I probably should go to urgent care. But I got to go for blood work tomorrow. My grandmother's taking me at 10. Hopefully, I can walk around a store afterwards with her and her friend. And then also go for lunch because that's the plan. So, for anyone that gives a crap about me, I know some of you don't. I know everybody in my chat does. I I'm on a certain brand of Lamictal for my seizures. I have issues where the ingredients in the filler, I need to have certain brands because it's been like that my whole life with any medication I've ever taken. I found a company that works. The company no longer makes the brand anymore. Not the brand, but the Lamictal. So I can't get that. So my neurologist, who I did get an earlier appointment, besides it was scheduled for October, now it's scheduled for May. They want me to go get blood work done before I run out of this medication, which I have one left. And then in 2 weeks, I have to go again for more blood work to see the difference in levels between that medication and this, even though it's the same medication. You would be surprised. And Chicago, who is a pharmacist, probably can explain this better, but you would be surprised what certain generics and different forms of the same exact medication can do to someone's like body, let alone all of that. So yeah, I have a great pharmacist. He's working very hard to find something very comparable to this company and the ingredients, the filler, all of that. And I thank him very much because I go to a family owned where if I went to like Rite Aid or CVS, they didn't give a shit. They would just give me whatever they had there. But anyways, hello, Miranda. I'm sad. Just put up today's promotional TikTok for my channel, and I actually put a clock sticker in the very corner of the video, and I didn't realize it before I posted it. Oh no. And I did get your text message. I was cooking dinner, and I will email you again with that. I don't know why it didn't send properly. If not, I'm also going to put it on my OneDrive, and I'll send you a link to the OneDrive, so that way, if it doesn't download again in the email properly, at least you can go and download it from my OneDrive. And oh my God, I'm in so much pain. I did take Tylenol, by the way. It's just not kicked in yet, and I've taken, well, it's 500 milligrams. I've taken 5. That's what happens when you're a recovering drug addict. Let's be honest. The pain medicine don't do shit. So I got to take a little bit more. Did you eat your homework too? I don't have Taco Tuesday. I have Taco Wednesday. And yeah, I'm getting old, Pope. I really am. I'm lucky I'm not on medication, so I have nothing to worry about when I'm pregnant. That's going to be a whole different ball game, too. You're damn lucky you're not pregnant. That's like, we have to ask the neurologist that and everything when we go in May, which will be a Wednesday, so we can talk about it after I get back. Because certain medications, I'm not sure if my Lamictal is one of them, can affect the baby, let alone pregnancy. Not really getting pregnant, that's not the problem. Just the baby in general. And I might have to get off my seizure medicine, which would make me homebound and being very careful to not have one. But there are medications that do work. I've had issues with 2 other types of seizure meds. That this is the 3rd one I've tried and was the longest one I've been on. I went 2 years seizure free, then I went 3 years seizure free, and now it's been not so great. But I also was skipping doses, and I shouldn't have. But when you're a little bit depressed, it happens. But I'm feeling much better. I'm happy I'm back on my medication. And I'm not looking forward to get blood work tomorrow. But that's a whole different story. So, anyways, yeah, I probably, if it's still killing me like this tomorrow, I'm going to see if my grandmother can just take me to urgent care. Because something's not right. Something is definitely not right. And Jake was like, well, what did you do? I'm like, I just cooked dinner. Like, I can't even laugh. It hurts my back. Oh, no. Maybe you could possibly be put on another kind. Yes, but it would have to be comparable to what I'm on now. So I forgot what brand I was on before. And the brand that I was on, if I did not take it exactly at the same time every day, every 2 times a day, I was getting a seizure within 5 to 10 minutes. This is extended release, so it's in my system, and it does help that. So, I mean, I do have one of the best neurologists at wherever. I can't tell you the hospital because then you'll know. I mean, half of you already know my town because I've been doxxed so many times. But put it this way, it's a prestigious college. He's a professor there. He's one of the best professors there for the neurology department. And I have him as my doctor, but he's only there on Wednesdays. He's in other hospitals. He's a professor, so he's teaching class. Yes, I get a lot of PAs, but he always comes in and reviews what they've talked to me about, and then he's a great doctor. But he's going away for 3 months as well, which it's lucky to be him, I guess. He's going away for June, July, and August. So let's hope nothing happens in the meantime. So yeah, that's where we're at. But let's get on to some good news. I know we're just kicking it tonight, but I want to talk a little bit about things that I saw. So, I'm a big Blink-182 fan. I'm happy for Travis. He's with Kourtney Kardashian. So after the Oscars, I mentioned this on Monday, that they went to the One Love Chapel in Las Vegas, and they did like a ceremony. Well, they got married, but there was no actual license, so technically they're not legally married. But the photos finally got released, and I got a lot of them because the paparazzi was following them around. She had her own photographers there. Because they didn't get any photos done by the actual chapel itself. And there are articles coming out today how wasted she was. But hey, when you're partying, you're partying. Like, at least she was standing up, but Travis just had to help her a little bit. And I've been there, done that. Enjoy yourself. You weren't with the kids. You didn't have the kids all weekend. You're going to enjoy yourself. My last video ends with me pulling up where I live. So I'm doxing myself, and people are, well, hey, it happens. But your area is really cool. You've showed me where you live, and I love your area. And my Beatles, you know me and my Beatles. They were over there, so I deal with that with the urologist too. He's always teaching and stuff, and he's the only one around here that knows about surgery done to my bladder. Oh my God. That's horrible. But, at least he's a smart guy, and he can take very good care of you when he is there, though. But that's a good thing. Yeah, fucking party like a rock star. Put the freaking horns up in the air. Party like a rock star, which Kourtney Kardashian is now doing all the time. I don't see her as a rocker, and it's kind of weird that Travis is with her because she's kind of a girly girl. She's kind of, she's kind of stuck up sometimes. She's not as bad as some of them, but she's very much, she knows what the frig she wants. She's always on these colonic diets and all of that, detoxing and all of that. Hey, come pillow talk with Bae. How are ya? But Travis is like a free spirit, he does all types of music, and I'm a rocker. I like what he does. He is one of the best drummers, in my opinion, ever. And I will never forget when I went to the Blink-182 concert back in high school, and he came up in a drum set in the middle of the crowd, and I was just so happy to sit in front of him, and it was the best experience of my life. So yeah, that's, I could brag a little bit about that, but he is really talented, and that's why so many people want him. Even a rap artist, all of that, like Machine Gun Kelly had him on a track. He was with Lenny Kravitz and her at the Oscars. Like, people love what he does, and he is very, very talented. So that helps. But let's look at some of these photos, because I want you guys to see. I have videos too. Oh, you're checking out at what I got going on? Right now, we're talking about Travis Barker and Miss Kourtney Kardashian and their fake wedding, I guess you can say, which a lot of people are also talking about how she did this with Scott Disick how many years ago at the same chapel. And there's a lot of mean people on Instagram talking about it, which I did save some comments to show you guys. But as somebody else said on Instagram, underneath one of the comments, she's replacing those memories with better memories. And you know what? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Never thought of it that way. But that's true. Just because she did it with somebody else doesn't mean she can't do it again and replace these memories with better ones. And if you remember, that was on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and they were actually going to get married, and Kris stopped them. So I still think it was for show, but that's my opinion. When I heard they were together, I thought the same thing. I would never have thought these two would have been a couple. I just don't see him as her type, and that's her and him. Like, I don't see her as his type, and I don't see him as her type, but opposites attract, and it works. I mean, they're both happy. That's all that really counts. Hey, BB, how are you, darling? How's that pasta? It looks very delicious. And that pound cake you sent me the other day, very jealous. That looks so good. I'm a chocoholic. She's been cooking, baking, sending me photos, making me like, oh my God, I love it. Just send it to me. He's going to have her out here. I don't think that. Because he wasn't really like that more than other people, but it's possible. I don't know. I don't think so, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, she even did like a push video on her Instagram, which I did link her Instagram below, and she was drumming, and I'm like, well, I guess, if I had one of the best drummers as my boyfriend too, I would teach him. I would hope he would teach me how to drum. So this is them behind the scenes. He's getting ready to go on stage. So this was them. She's putting on her earrings. This is them in the hallway. Gorgeous smile. He's smiling. I think this is when they were leaving their hotel. Holding hands. I don't understand why they did the shoe photo, but that's just them. These are her Instagram photos also, by the way. This came right from her Instagram. This was kind of cute. Him staring at her, holding her hands as they sat there. Her in the hallway, looking gorgeous. Him putting on her shoe. Like Cinderella. Very cute. Very cute. Oh, no, don't worry. Most rockers are known for that kind of stuff. So you made a mistake. Don't worry about that. And the way she is so, I hate to use this word, but anal about what goes into her body as well, that I can't see that happening. But they're free spirit. They meditate. They do all of that together. This was another cute photo, him kissing her forehead. And he had his practice drum set in there. I'm like, why aren't you practicing? But he doesn't need to practice. Them walking towards the stage. So these are from the paparazzi when they were going back from the chapel. And he was helping her because she was just a little too tipsy on some tequila. There he is, holding her. The paparazzi take horrible photos, just FYI. I guess he was asking if there was like a different entrance that they could take because of all the paparazzi, but they got out. She got in. This is her after he just got done performing at the Oscars. This is, the Grammys. Oh my God, Oscars. Well, they both went to the Oscars as well. This is them at the Grammys. This is another one, like during the week, which I love her little braid head thing. This is at Vanity Fair. This is after the Oscar. This was an Oscar party that they had gone to. I love her little top. You'll see it again. It's like a little dress top. I love it. Which, when I showed you guys the Grammy photo of him, I didn't see him in this pink jacket. So he must have took it off, which I think it looks good. So this was them on the beach, going to their engagement spot. So this is the One Love Chapel. It's very beautiful, honestly. It's a cute little chapel. And here's the outside of it. It's 24 hours. So if you go to Vegas, it's 24 hours. You can go at 3 o'clock in the morning. You'll be okay. I'm glad they found happiness too. I am. I really am. And I don't know why I just did that with your comment. I am. And then, Let's see the next photo. These are all the chapel photos coming up. Them at the altar. You can see Elvis in the background. Elvis, had to do the ceremony. You're in Vegas. Cute little altar with the love. I don't like the fake candles. Give me real candles. That's my thing. But then again, you don't want to burn down the place either. You get a lot of drunk people. So this is her with the bouquet. She actually got to throw the bouquet. This is a little chapel opening. Them leaving. This is more stuff in the chapel. So they could take photographs there and all of that. But they chose to have their own photographer. So I almost got my boyfriend drunk and took him there when we went to Vegas. That's a good plan. That's a really good plan. I didn't think about that. Gave me a good idea. I'll just be like, let's go to Vegas. Get him completely trashed. And that way he doesn't know what happened until the next morning. Good idea. Oh, you actually told him that you got married there and he believed it for a second? Oh my God. See, that's a good joke. That's a good practical joke. You did good, girl. Here's another view of the chapel. They just look so happy. Look at them. Look how happy they are. That's what matters. I know, baby. Are you feeling better? This is that was the dressing room for the bride-to-be. This is them smooching. Elvis doesn't look too happy. This is the dress I was talking about for the Vanity Fair. I don't really like his outfit. It's a really long jacket. I like if it cut off right there by his butt area. I don't like that part past it, but whatever. But I do like her dress. She's looking great. Here's another chapel photo. They're going to be out of order. Jack goes wherever I go. True, he's in your head. I love Jack. Every time you say Jack when you're live, though, I think you're talking to me for a second because my name is Jackie. So people just call me Jack for short. And I always wait, no, she's talking to her. She's talking to Jack. Them kissing. This was the first kiss. Technically not the real first kiss. First kiss not legally married. There's the bouquet that she tossed. Now, these are the Instagram comments. Well, this is the info. Get down, cat. Get down. Kitty, kitty. So it says, once upon a time in a land far away, Las Vegas, at 2 a.m. after an epic night, a little tequila, I think a lot of tequila, a queen and her handsome king ventured out to the only open chapel with an Elvis and got married with no license. Practice makes perfect. I mean, it does make, practice does help. Now, I want to point this out. All Kim put was little chapel emojis. This turned into a 73 comment war. There's probably more now about people that just don't like Kim. And here are some of the comments. You got North on Skeet's lap. So we'll talk about that in a minute because Pete Davidson did finally meet one of her 4 kids, which just so happened to be North on Sunday. Ghetto ASF. I don't think it's ghetto. Evil mother. Cancel Kim. How is she an evil mother? Haha, I forgot, but she still wants the married life, I believe. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want the married life? And she wants to live happily ever after. Who doesn't? My cat is just talking a mile a minute. She wants me to go to her food dish to pet her while she eats because she's a spoiled, rotten little girl. We will not forget your offensive comment to Kourtney on your show. And now you are living the experience. you know that the show, they're sisters. I say things to my brother that, when we get into fights, I necessarily don't mean it happens. People, in my opinion, are way too sensitive nowadays. Way too sensitive. And it's a TV show. How do you know they didn't just throw some drama in there? You don't think the producers or the camera people be like, well, didn't you hear Kim say this? They try to do that stuff. They do it with every show that you watch. I've watched different after shows and things that people have said about what people say to antagonize them to have the drama and the views and all of that. God will destroy you for these passive-aggressive conveying antics. You won't get away with this. It's to Kim. So because Kim put 4 chapels, I think people took it as, so Travis has been married 3 times. This will be Kourtney's first marriage. So I think people took it as, well, she put 4 because this will be his 4th marriage. I didn't see it like that until honestly, I knew he was married before. I didn't know it was 3 times until I read the article, and I was like, okay. And then I was thinking, okay, so people think that was why she did the comment. Yeah, I don't think so. I think she just put the chapel emoji. It's a cute little emoji. Why not? Right? I see nothing wrong with that. Neither do I. I think people think too much into it. I know everyone's entitled to their opinion, but sometimes your opinion should just stay with yourself or stay with a friend, because like I said, I feel like people are way too sensitive, and God forbid you say something that will offend somebody. It's just the end of the world, and you don't even need to go there, let alone spread hate. Hate is a horrible thing to spread. Spread love, kindness, respect, but not disrespect and hate. Your cat wants the married life. She loves her daddy. She wants that to happen eventually. We actually talked about it today. Just a little side note. Oh, hello there, God. How are you doing? Tell me, God, will I get married soon? I like that you go on late, though, Bae, because I like being able to watch your show and enjoy it. It's fun. And it's 18 kind of plus, because you talk about adult stuff. So it's better to do it late, that these kids aren't watching it, even though kids stay up late. I mean, I stayed up late as a kid. It's better that way. And it's more serious adult conversations. I love it. I love your channel. And Miranda's, and I will add, if it's not in the Friends of Sunshinery tonight, I will add Come Pillow Talk with Bae's channel. Miranda's should be there tonight, since I shuffle it around. Johnsy's channel should be there as well. Check out all the different people that I put in the Friends of Sunshinery area. There is something there for everybody. So you might not know that you like something. Check them out. So those were pretty much, I think I might have one more Kim comment. No. So then Travis commented, and I guess the emojis on Instagram just had the guy and then the guy and the female sign, because they don't have a female. Come on now. They definitely have to have brides. That's just, I don't know. But I will say this, all of the replies underneath his comment were all congratulations, you're so happy. Everything was heartfelt. No negative. But Kim can't leave a comment to save her life. Oh, you can, God? Ooh. Is it going to be in Vegas? I've said it. I'll just go to the city hall. That's fine with me. I don't need no grand thing. I've thought of it, but I don't need it. It's honestly, it's a lot of money. It's a waste of money. Yeah, it's going to be once in a lifetime, but we can do it later on when we have more money and we're older and we renew our vows. That is fun. That's worth it. Not when you're just trying to start to build a life together. It's too much. I've never seen her so happy, so glad she found the one, and she did it with class and while raising her kids. Well, he's raising his kids too. He has kids too. Cheers to Kourtney for finding the one that has her back. Nobody has ever seen more perfect for each other. And Viva el amor. Waiting for babies. We'll see. They have a lot of kids already. Technically, they each have a lot of kids, but hey, they might want one together. You never know. True romance, your fave. And then Malika left a comment, going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. People were iffy about Malika's comment, which that threw me off too. Now the song's going to be stuck in my head. Yeah, I got it. It was stuck in my head all day. You're making me sing the song. Then here's a Malika at Kim Kardashian. You playing with Lucifer himself. You're going to get what you asked for. Believe that 100%. Like, what was the purpose of that comment? How are they playing with fire or Lucifer? I don't get it. Without a license. Yeah, no, they went to the chapel without a license and that was like the big thing. Well, they didn't really get married. It says right there, without a license, practice makes perfect. Come on now. I think people need to learn how to read as well. That's my other thing. Oh, Pope, you're great. See, you're good. Hello, everyone. Yes, God is here. Praise the Lord. And then I believe we just have, so these are her kids, Penelope, Mason. Forgot what the little one's name is. Rain. And then these are his kids. So they're older, but at least Penelope will have other sisters and then another brother he'll have younger brothers for him. I know, I don't know their names. I know one of them is Alabama, and I actually have been watching a couple of her lives because she does makeup, and she did a makeup tutorial on Travis, and it was so cute that he just let her go crazy. Now, I didn't know they have a monkey, but apparently they have a monkey, so that's kind of cute. Oh, please. Yes, no rush. Oh, I'm excited. I love anything nails, you know. Oh, you said Lucifer? I thought Satan was in the chat. Where is Satan? He's your homie. Satan, come out and play. No, I'm just kidding. And yeah, that is all of the photos that I got from the different articles, different things that I looked around. But pretty much, like I said, they had a great time. They enjoyed the Grammys. He played amazing. And they're literally making it a big deal. Literally, that she was so drunk that he had to help her into the hotel room. It wasn't that serious. And it was like a bargain of $199 for the chapel. Okay. And it's having fun. It's enjoying yourself. There's no need. It's fun. Just because combined they have $115 million, and that was the only chapel open at 2 a.m. Their wedding, yes, will be extravagant. And we already know that because she likes nice things. I mean, it's the Kardashians. But so that was pretty much it. You're going to see a lot of people all upset that she was a little drunk. They were no kids. They were having fun together. It was a night by themselves. Why not? Why not? She danced with Elvis apparently too, which I was hoping that they show a video of that. You never know. The camera crew might be there. We don't know. You never know, because their new show actually premieres on Hulu. I believe it's tomorrow, actually. Yeah, tomorrow. It's premiering tomorrow on Hulu. It's 8 p.m. Pacific, so it might be 10 or 11 Eastern Standard. I don't know how they do that on Hulu, but I will be watching. I definitely will be watching because I always watch the Kardashians, and I like seeing into their life. It's supposed to be way better than the E show. We'll see how it goes, but it's going to be similar for sure. Definitely similar. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the two lovebirds, and I hope they had a great time. They enjoyed themselves, and that's what matters. That's what matters. Who cares about all this other? She was drunk, okay? And I'm in Vegas. I'm getting drunk too with no kids. Hell yeah! Why not? Hey, killing it in beast mode. Smoking on packs for literally nothing, right? Because she was just a little drunk on tequila. Literally for nothing. So, the next big topic going around town on the YouTube streets is that Jeffree Star's ex-boyfriend, Nathan, he was following and DMing a female when he was still with Jeffree. And she sent Rich Lux some receipts, which I do have, so I'll show you those really quick. Just like the proof that, okay, he was following me and all of that. Nothing too major receipt-wise. And I'll show you a picture of her as well. Let me share my screen. So here it is. It shows that he's a friend of hers. And here it is, following you 1 minute. I would have kept the, top part of the screenshot of your phone where it gave the date. But maybe she was just going through. I mean, this is the follower request. So. And then she left a story on IG. This is also the same tweet that she put out as well. If you want to know why I sent Rich Lux receipts of Jeffree Star's ex, Nathan, and I'm going to butcher the last name, Schwandt, in my IG, you can show up to my stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. People want to keep pushing. You're about to get pushed back. Link in bio. So this was yesterday, and I do actually have the stream as well. Same thing, like I said, on Twitter. People think she was doing it for clout, but they're not together anymore. I think it's just spilling some tea. Yes, it might be a little bit for clout. She's a model, so people are going to look at her. And here's actually a photo of her next. She's also an e-girl, a cam girl, so she's getting her name out there. But people are speculating that, especially Rich, that maybe this is why Jeffree and Nathan broke up. Maybe they were fighting over the fact that he was talking to females. Now, we don't know if they had met up, what was said, if pictures were exchanged. It's a 40-minute live. I've only got through 15 minutes before I started cooking dinner. I'm going to put on just a little bit of it right now so you guys can just take a peek, but I'll put the link in the bio. The description below for you guys so you guys can check it out yourself. But let me get the link, video file. And we're almost there. I should have just saved it in the same folder that I saved everything else in. But here it is. She has a lot of nice tattoos. I mean, like, hello, you're live. We'll skip ahead just a little bit because she sits there for a couple minutes.
I usually start the stream button 5 minutes early so I can have all of my streams ready at one time. Like ready at 10.
It helps. I'll give her that.
We're only streaming on like 2. Because we're kind of just talking about this and then leaving.
So she streamed this on YouTube and Twitch, but apparently she's on a lot of other websites as well. I don't know if she does OnlyFans. I mean, she's a cam girl, so I'm not going to speculate because why speculate if I don't know something? But I am going to look into this a little bit more, check her out, all of that, because I want to know the juicy details of what happened, where she does all this. I'm going to check out her Twitch. I'm going to look at all of that. That way I can tell you guys. But she's kind of boring in the beginning, not going to lie.
And we're on campsites. I tried to disable all the menus.
Okay, like I said, boring in the beginning. She looks like she doesn't want to talk about it. Get it off your chest, girl. It's like 5 minutes of nothing.
A bitch to them, basically.
Okay, so the name of the stream too
is Kxtie McCxnn with the exit.
The name of the stream is called, let me get the exact name. It's like something about celebrities. I don't want to put the wrong name out there. But it's called Celebrities Are Toying with Me. It didn't put Nathan's name in it, but Nathan's already admitted to it, and that's a whole thing in itself as well.
So what I do is I'm a humiliatrix, right? What that means is basically guys come in here, they jerk their dicks to me being a bitch to them. Basically is what happens. So yeah.
Well, I mean, blunt and honest. I guess do what you gotta do, honey bunny. I mean, you're gorgeous. Do what you gotta do.
So I was gonna make a joke. Half the people that come in here because it's hilarious. Like I just drag guys all day. It's like this, I don't know. It's like a show of us just being ridiculous and dragging dudes. And by we, I really just mean me. So yeah, I was gonna make a joke.
Do guys really like? I know I have a couple guys in here. Do they really and like? Do you guys enjoy being dragged by a female? Do you enjoy being told like you're a effing asshole? Like, I don't see that as attractive, but everyone's different and everyone gets off the way they get off. Some enjoy it, I guess. I don't know. At least he admitted it. Yes, exactly. Well, he had no choice. She was coming forward, showing receipts, and he's doing the I can't do anything in life without being talked about. like poor me kind of deal right now.
Out of it. Rich looks like John Leguizamo's Spawn. I think it's hilarious. And I was gonna do the makeup. It was gonna be a huge joke, but like, and half of this, I mean, it is a joke. It's just a fucking joke, right? Like, this whole drama is like stupid, but some of it is actually.
So are you lying? Now I know Rich also showed a portion of her video in his video, which that is linked below as well, because we love Rich Lux over here. At least I do. But so in a portion of this video, she says she was talking to Nathan for 2 years before she was a nobody, and he was liking all of her stuff, and they were talking in DMs. 2 years. Huh.
Kind of serious. Part of the reason I'm doing this is because I want answers. This goes back a lot further than a lot of people think. I never said anything before, and we'll get into that too. Nate's been a fan. I don't know if he knows that I'm aware of this, but Nate's been a fan for a few years. He's been a fan for a few years. The first time I ever noticed that, like, he was viewing my profiles. I think he might have, like, liked a photo or something a few years ago. I don't know if it was, like, him just viewing my profile or liking photos.
Okay, so yes, he could be a fan. I mean, technically speaking, I have Instagram people that I am fans of. Some of them are females because they're gorgeous. Some of them are males as well. I mean, that's not anything. Okay, so he was a fan. Looks like a toddler artwork around her neck. Yeah, I agree. Hoggets. I'm so used to calling you Mrs. Roadhog that I got to get used to Hoggets.
I don't really know. But he was doing something, I remember seeing it, and I kind of just brushed it off because at that point I really was like a total nobody. I know nobody knows who the fuck I am now, but like I was a total nobody before. I mean, I didn't have the following. I wasn't on.
Now she's going to be a somebody because she's going to be connected with Jeffree and Nathan. And I agree too. I think she needs a little bit more blue in the skull coloring. Because now that I'm looking at it, and her heart on her arm, on her, well, it's the left side, looks like even more of a toddler drawing.
All the sites, I just wasn't where I am now. So like I was like, I don't know why this person is viewing my profile. I don't know why they would be doing
Who cares?
that. Nate wasn't really connected at the time with any cam girls that I knew of. Like I didn't hear of anything at the time. But I'll say a little while after,
he could have just, seen in the search area a picture of you and looked at your profile. Oh, she's gorgeous. Let me like this photo. I find random people all the time on Instagram. It happens.
maybe not even a month or two, there was like a story that came out, and I'm sure someone can find it, that Nate was talking to cam girls, or Jeffree or something, like caught him talking to cam girls. There was like speculation, like that he was talking to cam girls. At the time, OF wasn't even that popular, so that like wasn't even really on the radar. It was like cam girls that were brought up, and I was like, that's strange because I'm a cam girl. At the time, nobody knew who the fuck I was, but I was like, I'm a cam girl, and now this story broke after he was viewing my shit and liking my photos. That's strange. Maybe it actually meant something, but I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, we're talking about Jeffree Star's boyfriend at the time.
I mean, it was a rumor. It was an allegation. Now we know it's partially true that he might have been, I mean, he was talking to her. She's a cam girl, so I mean, yeah. Oh, you didn't realize it was Mrs. Roadhog? Oh, yeah, she changed her name. I love her little emoji too. I totally tried one day to do those buns on my head, and it didn't work out so well. But I did find another way to do them. I have thinner hair. So we'll see. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it with braids this time and kind of open up the braids and see how that goes.
Right? Like, I didn't want any part of that. Like I said, I was a nobody. The last thing I wanted to do was be everywhere on the internet. People talking to me, talking about how I'm talking to or might be talking to Jeffree
Please.
Star's boyfriend. I wanted nothing.
So now you want to be all over the internet because they're talking about you now? I mean, what's the difference? Please. You want to be all over the internet.
To do with that. So I never said anything. I just let it slide. I was like, okay. So I just let that slide. And just every once in a while, I would get a view. But he would never, that I know of, say anything in any of my chat rooms. I stream across like all cam sites simultaneously. And so, I mean, I never knew of him saying anything to me, but the fact that this dude has been lurking my shit for 2+.
And as Rich Lux said, why didn't you throw her some freaking money? You were viewing her cam sites. Why weren't you throwing her some money? I mean, well, then Jeffree would have known even more. But at that point, why weren't you throwing this bitch some money? You were watching her, not throwing her any money. That's the whole purpose of cam sites. Let's be honest.
Years, there's no way he's not watching the streams. I mean, that's obvious.
Yes, go follow Mrs. Roadhog, aka Hogettes. She's on a little break right now, but she's still posting. She did a wonderful video, and it shows kind of that anybody can be recaps with Bobby, and they can easily change their voice with a voice changer on a website. And it's very interesting. So the question is, who really is Recaps with Bobby? That is what we're trying to, not we are, but I would love to know. I mean, I've been curious ever since I've seen his videos. I don't really watch him, but it's curious. It's curious.
Like, the dude has seen the streams, right? So he's kind of just like lurking in the shadows every once in a while, just like poking at
me. Sheltering.
Here I am looking at your story. Here I am liking a photo. Here I am following you. Because this time he just decided to follow me. Now, follows don't go away. Like, people are going to see follows. He knows that. He's a celebrity. They know how these things work. You follow someone, and even if you unfollow them, they're going to still see the follow. So he did it on purpose. It's a poke. And the kid's been doing it for 2 fucking years. And he's never said anything to me unless it was on a burner account. I know out of nowhere since...
Oh, on a burner account. So did he be like, this is my sock account, but this is Nathan, by the way. Don't say anything. I have a burner phone, a burner account. Think you're gorgeous. Like, give us some details. That's what we're here for.
All this drama popped up that I have someone named Nate on Snapchat talking about Legos and doing rips out of rigs. Is that him? I don't know.
Where's my Chronic? Chronic, where are you? Nate likes Legos. Hello, Bobby Greenwald GG on my Twitch. How are ya? I love when I get views on Twitch. It's not very often, but I'm trying to build the Twitch up, you know. Thank you. Thank you for coming. If Bobby, by the way, I don't know if you've been watching, but we're talking about Jeffree Star's ex-boyfriend. This is the mistress that apparently he was talking to during their relationship with Jeffree Star. At least 2 years that she's saying.
I don't know. that's the fucked up part is I've been sitting here not knowing. Like, I've got this kid poking at me every once in a while, but never actually saying
I
something, just
agree,
lurking in
Bobby.
the shadows. For what reason? I mean, it might have something to do with what I do for a living. If anybody.
Jeffree's kind of like, in my opinion, when I first heard about Jeffree Star, he's kind of like that mean girl, and he controls every person, every friendship kind of thing. I think he's a little better now that he is away. We're like in a different state, but he still has that personality. He makes great makeup. I'll give him that. I love his mirror. That's Jeffree is Jeffree. He's been like that since MySpace days.
Knows any kind of specifics about Findom Humiliatrix brat type of
Yes, thank you,
fetishes,
Miranda.
there's guys out there that basically are tired of being worshipped and just want girls to treat them like garbage. So
What?
I'm speculating at this point, obviously, but that's what I have to do. I have to speculate. I have a kid poking at me every once in a while, but never actually.
So you're tired of being worshipped, so you want a female to treat you like garbage. Make that make sense. And check out Ryan Hall, y'all, on YouTube. If you do want to have, like, if you are in Georgia or in nearby states, he is like a YouTube weatherman. He has storm trackers, and he'll give every warning that the Weather Channel Plus more puts out, and he can actually see where the tornadoes are possibly forming, and then he has his storm trackers that actually help track the storm, and they even get like great views of tornadoes. I will give them that. It's a little scary for me, but it's the adrenaline rush for them.
Saying anything. So I don't
Who
know
is
why.
this, John Z? This is
But I mean,
Jeffree Star's
I have an
ex-boyfriend's
idea.
mistress.
I mean, he made an OnlyFans. I do OnlyFans. Like,
Oh,
is he scouting girls
oh.
because he knows his OnlyFans is gonna blow up once he actually starts posting content? It's gonna blow.
Well, there he goes. That answers our question. She has an OnlyFans account. When did Nate make an OnlyFans account? I mean, I don't go on OnlyFans, so I don't know this shit, but Nate apparently has an OnlyFans. He's not posting content, but that answers our question. She's on OnlyFans.
Blow up. He's Jeffree Star's ex. Girls are gonna want to be fucking on his page. They're gonna be making tons of money. Like, is he scouting for girls? Maybe. Maybe ones that he's been lurking for 2 fucking years? Possibly.
Ooh.
I just think it's fucked up. He might have done it because he knew I was going to say something. I mean, look what I do for a living. I'm a bitch for a living. I call guys out for a living. I treat them like garbage for a living.
Oh, no.
So I half-assed think that maybe he was poking at me this time to be like, hey, just like, I'm starting OnlyFans. Maybe say something. Like, I don't know.
I do know Reed Zimmer was live before tracking some tornadoes. He got a good one last night. So some of the storm seekers are definitely out. You can check them out. Ryan Hall has them on his page. But I feel bad. His voice is worn out. Oh, poor Ryan.
Are you tipping during this? Why are you doing that? But now I just have to sit back and speculate. Like, is he a dude that I just blocked? There's this guy that's been coming into my room pretty heavy for the past, 3 months. And I just banned him. And the dude lost his mind. And as soon, he's been like blowing up the chats, like, you have to talk to me. That's like as soon as Nate popped up. Now that's speculating, but it's like, I have to. If he doesn't get.
You can speculate all you want. Don't make. See, that's where I don't like, even like when YouTubers do this. That's just me personally, because that's my moral standards. I get it happens. People are going to speculate. I've had plenty of people speculate and say, oh, she has a soccer account. It's got to be her. No, I'm not the go getcha girl, by the way. I do know who it is, but it's not me. And thank you for the speculation, but it's not me. But that's what I don't like, because if you don't know for a fact, don't put it out there, because people believe even speculations. Why? I don't know. But she can speculate. And yes, when you're a cam girl, I've watched documentaries on it. Guys are obsessed and they go crazy if you do things like that. That is part of your job. You need to protect yourself. This can happen. This can happen. You should know that as a cam girl. I highly doubt it was Nathan. He doesn't seem like the type that he would go crazy because she doesn't want to talk to him. I just don't see that. And if he was Jeffree Star's ex, what makes you also assume that he's looking for a girl? I mean, Jeffree dresses like a girl, but technically he's a male by birth. So, I mean, he might be bisexual. That's his preference. But don't just speculate that he's only looking for girls. He could be looking for guys too. That's just my opinion. Yeah, exactly. Why are you going to spread rumors if you can't confirm things? And I have done that a couple times, and I have taken responsibility for that when I did find out it wasn't who it was. And I've apologized, though they probably don't forgive me. That's fine. That's all up to you if you want to forgive me. But I have done that, and I felt like a horrible person because I speculated and I put that into the atmosphere and let people know. I felt bad. Did the other person feel bad? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know him anymore. He's not the same person I knew before. But I did feel bad, and I still feel bad to this day that I ever did that. And I mean, she's said a lot of mean things about me, but I can get over that. Not everyone's going to like me. I get that.
Give me answers. If this kid's not like, hey, sorry for like just poking at you every once in a while and making you wonder, you know, the craziest, like I deal with the craziest people, dude. Like there's no telling. Nate could have a fetish for girls that like aren't into him because he's sick and tired of chicks throwing themselves at him. That's like a huge possibility. That could be why he's here. I don't know. But I do know this. I was private when Nate followed me. I went private because I was having issues with that dude that I was telling you about, that I was just talking about. There's this dude that's been like blowing up my chats. I've been trying to delete him. Like,
so when he followed you, you were private. So he only started following you 3 months ago because you said this dude started blowing up. She banned him 3 months ago. So how long has this guy been stalking you? That's my question. And I don't think it's Nate still, and that's why I don't think it's Nate. I mean, I don't know. Yes, everyone makes mistakes sometimes. Don't let it get you down. Thank you, Miranda. I appreciate it. And that's when you can tell when someone's sincere as well, and that's my opinion as well, when they still feel bad to this day that they've done something like that. There are plenty of people on YouTube that don't feel bad when they put out lies into the atmosphere or they say the things that they do, and they don't care that they've said the things that they do. Granted, some of the people are deserving of it. I'm not going to be that person that does it. That's everybody else's deal, and I'm not going to hold anything against anybody for what they say or do. As long as they want to change and be a better person, that's all that matters to me. But I also see what other people do that people don't notice that people do, and two wrongs don't make a right. Yes. But maybe people need to be warned that people do this as well. I don't know. It's a complicated situation here on YouTube, and apparently, like Twitch is probably the same. It happens. It happens.
block him. I've been writing the sites trying to get this dude removed and he won't go away. So I actually went private because I just felt really uncomfortable. And that's when Nate followed me. So Nate basically been lurking in the shadows and he wanted to know what was going on. I was private and he wanted to know.
So 3 months ago when you banned him, Jeffree's been single for quite a while now. So he's now single that he can follow you and not get in trouble for it. Where before he had to lurk in the shadows, because if not, then Jeffree would have found out. I mean, we don't know their relationship behind the scenes. If Jeffree checked the Instagram to see everybody that Nate was following, but he's single now. It's not a problem that he's following you. So that's maybe why he's following you, not because this guy went crazy. I mean, think logically here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. She doesn't know either.
Or he wants an OnlyFans girl to talk for his OnlyFans. Or he wants fendom chicks, brat chicks that don't like dudes half the time, you know? Like, I don't really understand. I think it's fucked up. I'm not really trying to come on here and just like bash him. I just want answers. I'm not trying to bash him. I actually think what's going on is kind of fucked up. Like, the bullying. I don't know if all of if this isn't PR, it's pretty fucked up what they're doing to Nate. Like, I'm
The bullying. I agree. Bullying is a little out of hand nowadays. It's very fucked up, as she would say, literally fucked up. Um, I don't see where it's a PR stunt. She maybe knows something we don't know. But if she's getting bullied for being, I mean, you're putting the wrong energy into the wrong person. She didn't, I mean, she knew that he was Jeffree Star's boyfriend. Maybe you should have said something sooner. I mean, you were playing the game just as much as he was playing the game. You're just not innocent. You're not innocent as well. But I think if Nathan's admitted to talking to her, take accountability for what you've done. You're not with Jeffree anymore. Let it be known if that's what you were doing. So that way you can feel better about yourself. Because once it's off your chest, you will feel better. You will feel better that you've taken accountability. You will feel better knowing you have nothing to hide. You don't have these people making speculations. You don't have these people putting lies out there. Like, you will feel better. I think people shouldn't be bullying her. No one should be bullying anybody. This is why I want to look into it a little bit more. Now, I am going to skip ahead a little bit because I want to see more of the middle of what she says. But like I said, I'll put the link down below to her YouTube channel so you guys can watch this for yourself. Rich Lux talks about it. He's in the description already, as well as Kourtney's Instagram if you haven't seen all of the beautiful little videos and photos. They're cute. They're very cute. So we're going to jump ahead a little bit.
so when that broke, I mean, I looked it up today. They ended up like breaking this story in January of 2020. So it's been since before then. That's just why I'm so pissed off. Because I shouldn't be toyed with by celebrities. Like, that's fucked up.
Now, I don't think she's getting toyed with by celebrities per se. I don't think she's going to get the answers either that she's looking for. I don't understand then why she's going to make this video if she's looking for answers. But I don't think he's toying with her. Maybe like screwing with her emotions. We don't know what was said in those DMs behind closed doors to know if like he was leading her on. He said like anything to make her think that there was a chance. We don't know. We don't know. And it's just broke. So this story is going to be coming out more and more as it unfolds. So we have to be patient. And here she is doing the same
The
thing.
girl's treating him like garbage, right? It's a fetish. No, I mean, that's on par with a celebrity tired of being worshipped by girls and them throwing themselves at him. But like, I don't think that's it. I think
What girl is throwing themselves at Nathan? I don't know that. That's I don't think any girl was throwing themselves at Nathan. And thank you for reminding me, Miranda. I always forget to put my ticker on, and you just reminded me. Thank you very much.
like, this stream is hilarious. If you come here Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, like, you're gonna laugh your fucking ass off. All I do is rip guys, so it is funny. And I mean, I used to be a fan of Jeffree's. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen like all those fucking videos. I've seen the Voldemort video. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen these. I was a fan. So like, I mean, I know that like we probably have shit in common. He probably thinks I'm hilarious, but like I just don't like people lurking in the shadows and then like picking at me. If you want to stay in the shadows and be a fan behind
Yeah,
closed
kitty.
doors to have something to like make you feel normal, like dude, I understand that. But like stay there.
I hate to break her little heart even more, but you're going to have fans. You're not going to know everybody that's subscribed to or watching you. No one, some people don't even give you their real names. It happens. Like, I don't, why does she need to know every single person that's watching? I mean, yes, it's a protection because she's a cam girl, but like, you're not going to know everybody that's watching you. You're just not. You're just not. I don't know. I don't know. And then you're a big fan of Jeffree's, so you knew that he was dating Nathan. You knew who Nathan was. I I would have come forward a little sooner or tried to private message him. I know he's a big celebrity, probably doesn't read all of his private messages. You could have tried to get in contact with him and been like, hey, like, I don't know if he's just following me because he thinks I'm cute, or just likes my photos because some are artistic. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if she's thinking the way I'm thinking. Probably not.
Stay in the shadows. Don't go on your little celebrity account and start viewing my shit and liking my shit when you have problems with your girlfriends. Because, I mean, you're like fucking with my shit now, guys. Like, what
Why
the fuck?
not? People can be in a relationship and like your shit. They're not cheating by liking a freaking photo.
The guy on Snap.
Come
All I know,
on.
the guy on Snap was he just like smokes on. I'm not gonna give out the name. I'm not gonna give out the name.
Don't give out the name.
At this point, I just want answers. If Nate were to contact me, y'all are getting nothing from me. This is me trying to be like, yo, what the fuck? You want to give me some answers because your ass has been lurking for 2+ years. Like, I can keep a secret. It's my job. This shit on Instagram, that's public. You did that with your public account. You did that. I want my answers. That's what I want.
If you could, oh my god. So if you could keep a secret, why didn't you keep this a secret? I mean, you've been keeping it a secret for 2 years. Why all of a sudden now? Did like somebody notice that he was following you? Like, no, you came forward. Why now? After that long? All right, I am going to skip a little bit towards the end. Like I said, we're not going to watch this whole video tonight. So let me skip a little bit. Some people think that way, though. They don't want their partner to like the opposite sex or whatever photos. I'm different. I wouldn't be mad if my boyfriend was liking somebody's photo on Instagram, especially if she's hot. I mean, go right ahead. Hello, coffee. I know where I stand in my relationship. I'm very secure with my relationship. It doesn't bother me. Just like he knows I have a lot of guy friends. It doesn't bother him that I speak to Pope every night. I mean, it doesn't bother him that I speak to Knuckles because you know what? They all talk to him as well. my boyfriend talks, not like I talk to them, but I also don't hide anything from him, and I let him know that I'm talking. He knows when I'm talking at night when I'm talking to Pope. He knows that we're watching videos. Like, it's not, I don't know. We're secure in our relationship that it's not a problem. And if there is some kind of feeling like that, then you need to discuss that with your partner. You need to work that out. You shouldn't have that feeling. Yeah, right? You wouldn't care either. I mean, some of these girls that put photos on Instagram, they're very artistic. They're very beautiful. I mean, I even like looking at these beautiful models' photos because they're beautiful. They are. Not because I'm jealous, because I'm not jealous of anybody. It's because they're beautiful. Why? It's the nature. It's, you look at someone and you think they're gorgeous. You like their makeup, like you like the way that they pose. Like, I don't know. I like the fashion. It happens. I'm more of the artistic type, so I see like the photography end of things and think, okay, that photo was really cool how they did that. Love the makeup, love the look, all of that. I put everything into perspective. But it happens. It happens. And it shouldn't be like that. Especially, I mean, well, Nathan was a bigger celebrity, but like, really, like, he's like in a girl that has 10,000 followers. Okay, come on now. Like the photo, please. Then show me because I want to see it too. Then I can think she's gorgeous. I have to compete with trucks, okay? That's what I compete with. Trucks on Facebook and motorcycles on Facebook that he's always looking at. That's what I compete with.
So I'm not here to get my answers. I don't know if he's in here. I would
Why
think
would he be in there?
I would think he has someone listening. I would think his girl would be really fucking, pissed off about all the drama. Maybe she's in here. Like, I mean, I wasn't trying to be like that towards
Is
anybody.
Nathan with somebody right now? Do we know that? Let me look that up real
But
quick.
because everybody was saying that she wasn't saying anything on his profile and shit like that. But now that all of this has happened, she's like commenting under all of his stuff, and like I can only imagine like how it feels to have like some other OF chick come out and be like, "Oh yeah, you guys like been lurking me for 2+ years. This is really weird." Like, my fuck bad, bro. But this is fucked up, and I'm a real girl, and I got celebrities fucking with me, and that's fucking crazy. Would you date him though or not? Oh my god, please stop. I want my answers.
So it does look like he had a new girlfriend back in June 2021 after Jeffree. Her name was Dominique, who had more than 200,000 Instagram followers. Um, it said at that time, though they have not commented on their relationship in mainstream media, the two have made their love life public through social media. I don't know if he's still with her to this day, but that's, come on now. I don't know. There's just, I feel like she's trying to stir the shit a little bit. She's trying to get in. What answers are you really going to? Browser is frozen. So we're going to try this again. Actually, let me ask Pope. Am I frozen? I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, I think we're better. Think we're better? Possibly. It won't even let mic's back on and my Wi-Fi is back on. Sorry, guys. Hello, Beauty by Kickback. I don't know if you heard me say hello. This is Jeffree Star's ex-boyfriend Nathan's mistress that apparently he's been talking on and off to for 2 years. That's what we're trying to find out what's going on. I will link her video below. I want to get to the end. See, like she says she wants answers. Why are you doing this publicly? I don't know. If you want answers, ask him. Have you messaged him and asked him yourself? I don't know. Let's find out, though, what she has to say towards the end.
which they thought was about Jeffree. And I guess there's like a rumor saying that he's not allowed to talk about Jeffree, or like he can get his house taken away or sued or something. So when Rich made that joke, I was like, it's kind of like, dude, it's fucked up. Like, I think Rich is hilarious. I do. And like, we all take shit too far. Like, I've done it, I do it all the time here. But like, it's just it's on such a huge fucking scale for everybody to see that I really did. I was like trying to like stick up for him and be like, hey, when I tweeted that, the tweet's gone, like I said, but I tweeted it and I was like, hey, maybe he wasn't talking about Jeffree. Maybe he was talking about his most recent girlfriend because he's scoping out like OF girls. Like, I don't know, someone might have screenshotted that tweet, throw it on.
Girl, everybody screenshots everything. I can leave a comment and I'm a nobody and they're screenshotting it. Please. It happens. I don't get it. Tech issues. Yeah. My IT guy. Go right to my IT guy.
Or whatever, but like, so it's trying to be like, hey, like, maybe that's not. Like, I felt really bad. I saw the video and I was like, damn. Like, they're really like, this kid can't post anything without them coming at him like that.
Well, there must be some kind of a contract because Jeffree's that type of person that he would kind of have a contract with an ex, like, if we break up, you cannot say shit about me or I will come after your ass. And we don't know. He, like I said, he's kind of like that mean girl type that it just seems like there would be something. So apparently she's come forward. She went to Rich Lux, gave Rich Lux some receipts proving that Nathan had been following her. She's said in this video that it was over 2 years that he's been following her, which would have meant that he was with Jeffree, and that they've been talking on and off, and she on burner accounts. And then she made some speculation he might be the crazy guy that she had a ban, and I highly doubt that. She then thinks it might be for PR. I mean, she's come out with different kind of allegations at this, different opinions on what could be happening, but she wants answers. She wants to know why Nathan was following her, why Nathan was talking to her. It could be that she's just beautiful and he wanted to follow her. I mean, it could be anything. There was allegations back in 2020 that Nathan was talking to cam girls, but they were allegations at that point. Jeffree nor him verified it. But Nathan has come forward and said, yes, I've talked to her before in the past. He's not admitted to talking to her today, but he has admitted that he's talked to her in the past. And then he's given the little, but why can I can never do anything without anyone talking about me. It happens. You dated a celebrity. It's going to happen. It's still kind of new, even though it's not new. New things are coming out, so you're going to be talked about. It's just how it is. Oh, thank you. I love covering this kind of stuff because it's interesting, and I love being able to talk with you guys about it because it's just, it's curious. It's interesting to kind of just think about it, kind of like, okay, well, why is she saying this? Maybe there's a reason. And kind of just, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be unfolding as the time gets by. This just happened just the other day. Nathan always seemed uncomfortable around Jeffree. I always got a feeling like he was just playing a part. I felt that way too. Like, he was just, this is my boyfriend. Yes, he's good looking and he's beautiful. He looked like he was just like the arm candy. Because Nathan really didn't say anything. I don't really remember even Nathan saying much in videos either. Like, he spoke here and there, but it's not like, you know, say Shane Dawson and Ryland, where they both talk about each other in each other's videos. It wasn't like that.
And if the kid's a fan and like he's been watching or whatever, and he's been actually like interact, like that's cool and all. I just like, I mean, it's just I don't want to be poked at. Like, hey, I'm here, but like I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at, lurking in your, cam rooms. Like it's fucked. 2+ years.
People lurk in the bushes all the time. Come on, girl. You should know
I was
this.
trying to be nice, but then I deleted it because I was just getting pissed. Because people do this to me all the time.
You're on the internet. You're putting yourself out publicly. You're not going to know. She said this twice now, BD by KK. You're not going to know everybody that's watching you. You're just not. You're not going to know their real name. You're not going to know their location. You are going to have people that are lurking in the bushes. It happens. You can't pull them out of the bushes. You can try to weed whack it down, but you're not going to know everybody. It happens. Here she goes back to.
I literally just got out of a situation where I found out that someone that I had been seeing got into my iCloud and had been watching me for months. Like, so I just
Oh,
feel like that's not Nate's fault, obviously. Okay. But like these are things that I have to deal with, and this on top of it, like being watched by a celebrity for 2 years, and like
what do you mean watching you? That's kind of creepy. Was he looking at all of your photos and things that you were doing? Or was he like hacking into your camera from? That's a little weird. That's technology that I don't understand, that I'd have to ask my IT guy. Is that possible, Pope, that someone can watch someone through their iCloud like that? Or they would just be watching like the videos that they take on their cell phone, the photos, like my OneDrive, where I take a photo, it saves it to my OneDrive. Like, that's really weird. I want to know what happened with his assistant, which was such on the DL when she quit. Something shady happened there. And that's why I feel like with even Nathan, he has not talked about anything about the relationship breakup. I feel like Jeffree makes everybody sign like an NDA or a contract. Like, if shit hits the fan, even if it doesn't, you can't say a word. It's my word against the world. And that's like what I don't like about Jeffree. I love his makeup. I love looking at his products. I still watch his videos, but there's just something about him that makes it not authentic. And I feel like people worship the ground he walks on, which it's possible, but they don't even after everything, they don't say anything. And I'm curious too. I will look into that for you. Maybe I can find some info for us. I'm going to start your comment so I can look at that. I have a new thing to look at because I'd love to know what happened to that assistant as well. I remember when she quit. It was definitely something happening. Something shady definitely happened. They had all took that gorgeous trip together. She goes ghost, and then it's shown she moved out and moved on. It was so weird. They were besties. Yes, I remember that. Like, she would be in his videos too, and it was just so weird. He's definitely a mean girl. I love his makeup, right? His reviews, but he definitely has, yes, the Regina George energy. Yes. Have you seen his new skincare line? I know you have because you're into all of that. Have you tried his skincare line? That's what I'm curious to know. I've seen that like melt off makeup remover. That seems really interesting. I don't know if it really does work like he showed, but I'd love to see more reviews on the makeup the skincare, to know how good it is. You bought it all? Girl, you got to do a review on it. Now that you're doing more on your channel, please review that for us. Please. Please. A lot of people have not done a lot of reviews on it, so that would be a good thing for you, girl.
It's too much. I'm not getting too much closure from the one thing, and it's fucked up. But like, now that this has been busted wide open in the fucking like on the internet, I'm just like, I should take advantage of it and be like, yo, what the fuck? Because my privacy.
Yay! You'll do a review. Yay! So the melt off remover, it gives you a good amount. Does it work? Like, does it melt off like it did on his face when he showed us?
I feel like a little violated.
Listen, girl, you're not going to get any answers from this video. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. He might try to DM you privately and maybe give you some answers, but sometimes you are just going to not get closure, especially when it comes to internet shit. People all the time don't give people closure. Like, I've had situations where we're talking one day and the next day it's a whole different ball game, and we were close for how many months? It just happens. People should have more one-on-one conversations with people, and if you don't like something that someone's doing, have that conversation. You don't need to spread things all over the internet, especially if it is a more one-on-one relationship. That's, yeah, it could be public, but the relationship that you have with someone, whether it's a friend or even further than that, it's should be kept private for the most part and figured out, and you guys have a conversation. If you don't like somebody, let's say, listen, I've not been liking the way you've been doing things. I don't know if I can handle this anymore. Simple as that. At least you're having a conversation. Maybe things can change. Maybe then you can put into perspective something that they didn't know they were doing, and they say, okay, you're right. Maybe I need to work on this and change for the better. There's just too much of that bullshit, in my opinion. Too much of it. Yes, see, exactly. Reviews for it has been scarce. It's not like it used to be where everybody was covering everything. I think, and then I'll show you how to do all the tags in the description and all of that, so that way when people search Jeffree Skin, and like Jeffree Skin review, you will get like more people wanting that, like me, people that want the reviews to check out the video. So I will definitely help you. I have not a problem. I loved your live last night, and listen, you got through your first one. You're gonna get through all of the rest. It gets better with the more and more you do it, and I'm here to help you anytime you need help. Anytime anyone needs help. Maybe one day Miranda will go live and I can help her. Wink. That would be cool. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. I believe I actually have the link saved that I can give you guys the video right now in the chat, because I forgot to put it in the description before I started, though. I did put Rich Lux's video on this. He gives his opinion on it as well, since, I mean, she did give Rich the receipts, which I don't find it odd. I just find it weird that, of all people, she gave it to Rich. There are way bigger people she could have given it to. I mean, TMZ, all of that. Like, it's, I mean, she already has 1.4K views on this. When I saw it earlier, there was like no reviews. There was like 300 people that watched it. Not a lot of people watched it, and it might start in the background, but here is the link to this exact video for her. So check it out. Oh, Pope already got it for me. He's too good. He is way too good. Now it's in there like a bunch of times. Oh, and so since we pretty much covered Kourtney Kardashian, her little wedding chapel wedding with Travis Barker, which I think the wedding will be in the near future, but it's not going to be as near future as we think. People are like, well, will she put it on TV like Kim? I mean, probably, especially if the new show on Hulu gets really good reviews and watch hours, all of that. They'll have this is the new first season on their new show on Hulu. People miss the Kardashians. That's why they're coming back. So I think she'd put a little something in there, or they might even have a special. Because even Chloe, when she married Lamar, they had a huge wedding special and all of that. Even Kim with Kanye, Kim with Chris. I mean, they did all of that. So I don't see why Kourtney nor Travis would not do that. I know they're a little bit more private, but I don't think they would not show us a little clip here and there. But also, so speaking of the Kardashians, my last little thing that I want to talk about was that Miss Kim actually let Pete get to meet North, which is the first child of the four that he has met. They have not really, he has not met any of her children. And that was a huge issue. Kanye didn't want it either. He made it very difficult. She probably didn't even want the drama at that point. But it was on Sunday. He was with Scott Disick and Penelope. And he actually took out Kim's like little pink Jeep thing. I'm not sure what it's really called, but it was Kim's little vehicle, and all they did was drive around Scott's gated community. And of course, they had TMZ lurking in the bushes, and I couldn't see North in the vehicle, though they could, which is possible. They saw better than I did. You can see somebody's in the passenger seat, but Scott also posted a photo joking that the funny man was a Postmates delivery in the pink ride, which that was kind of funny. So gotta love Postmates. And there was Pete giving the hand up with the pink vehicle, like, yay, hey, how's it going? But yeah, I mean, he hasn't met any of the other three kids, so we'll see. And actually, the Hulu show airs, I forgot today is Wednesday. I don't know why I felt like it was Tuesday, but it airs tonight, actually. So right now on Hulu, if you have Hulu, it'll be premiering 8 p.m. Eastern time, which we're past that. So you can go on Hulu and watch it right now. So if any of you watch it, let me know what you think. I will definitely be watching it, and maybe I'll talk about it a little bit on Saturday's recap. I'm still need to get a hold of Penelope to see if she wants to do the lash unboxing that she sent me a whole bag of goodies instead of the recap for this week. But I'll still talk about it, whether it's Monday when I'm doing my makeup or Tuesday when we do spilling some tea with me. So that's pretty much it for tonight. My back, like I said, is really been bothering me. It's kind of, and I'm in a awkward position, and I kind of just want to lay down and relax. I'm gonna put on the Kardashians right now and watch it, but also Orange County is on, so I'm watching my Real Housewives. Got to get the scoop. They went to Aspen. I want to see it all. So I will be doing that and enjoying myself, but I hope everybody else has a wonderful evening. I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Chicago to do Cheeky and Alluring. I should be home by that point. Forgot that I have all that shit to do. It might be a little later because I have to go get blood work in the morning at 11 a.m. Then I'm going out to lunch with my grandmother and her friend. My aunt might meet up with us. And then we're going grocery shopping because my grandmother does that on Thursdays. I should be home before 4. If not, we'll make it a little later. Just look for I'm going to put it for 4 right now. I will talk to Chicago in the morning. We'll figure it out. But I will be here tomorrow with her for our Cheeky and Alluring, where we just play with makeup. We don't know what we're really doing, but we're just playing with it and enjoying it. And we just talk in general about how we're feeling and all of that good stuff. And then I will see about Saturday. It's either going to be the weekly YouTube recap, or it might be a little bit later too at night. And Penelope sent me a box of, it's a little bag, but a bag of her goodies from her Etsy shop that she has for her business for the lashes. And I'm going to go through all of the things that she sent me, and hopefully she can, I want her to describe everything that she sent me so I have an idea, so you guys can see it and just get a good view of what she does, because she does the lash extensions, all of that. She has her little Etsy shop where she's selling all this stuff. And just, I'm not good at putting lashes on. I've done it one time, was not good at it. I need some help. So I want somebody to, direct me in that right direction. That's what she does. I am going to get Beauty by KK on my channel. That is my goal. And I want her to do some makeup with me, talk about all the products and all of that good stuff. So I can't wait. So his shit sells out so quick. Yes, it does. I thought it was almost sold out the day that he put the skin, like Jeffree's skin, out. But yes, text me that nail video for sure. I'll definitely be watching that as well. Jeffree is releasing new products Friday? Ooh. Well, I'll be checking that out. He'll probably do some reviews on it too. So I'll wait to see if he puts out any videos and stuff. That might be in the recap as well. Then if he's releasing it Friday, then we'll have it for Saturday to look at. Oh, yes. Definitely coming on here, and we'll have so much fun together. We'll talk about it. But I hope everybody has a lovely evening. Check out the friends of Sunshinery, and whoever was here tonight, I will make sure their links are in the description if they're not already there, because I shuffle it around every day so I can give all of my friends some loving. But have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And as Rich Lux says,
kill you to leave a like, girl. I wouldn't kill you to leave a comment, much less share the video, subscribe, but whatever. Who am I, girl? Anyway.
I love that. Have a great night, everybody.